That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get
It's
me
the
home,
Age
but
of
my balls
Consent
keep
show.
telling me to let me
Are you ready to
out.
talk age consent, Jeff? Are you ready to talk age
great.
consent? Go! Let's go! Age of consent.
Just let me out. That clock keeps
yeah.
ticking like a metronome.
Yeah.
Everybody's favorite fucking subject.
Yeah. Age of consent. Where the hell are you?
Fuck all that shit. Just let me go.
Boys Live on Europe. This is the most badass TV broadcast in all of the land. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy C. I want to talk some age of consent.
Fuck yeah.
Talk some age of consent.
There we go.
Put a 1 in the chat if you're sick of talking about age of consent. Everybody put a 1 in the chat if you're tired of this this thing being all about age of consent. All right, let's see. Let's look at one's coming in. You're all a bunch of liars. Every one of you are liars. This stuff gets hits left and right. Are you kidding me? I only wish a quarter of you were telling the truth. Talk some age of consent. Age of consent. Age of consent. Age of consent. Well, I'm not talking age of consent. I'm not talking age of consent. I'm just going to talk.
Oh, okay, cool. So we got the next best thing. YouTube morons. Got it.
YouTube morons. That's yes, it is.
Or idiots.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. The title's
That's
idiots.
what I want to talk about. YouTube idiots. YouTube morons. And there's plenty out there. So I'm not touching this this nauseating debate on age of consent. And I think everybody knows. I guess. Well, I can't even say that. No, all right. Let me be good. I'm not getting trapped. I'm not trapping myself into an age of consent conversations. Oh, for fuck's sake! Hey, if you have a platform and you're 19, you probably can't bang a 17-year-old. All right.
Yeah, that's really
You're gonna be
quick.
Augie RFC. You're gonna be everywhere. You're gonna get a really in-depth analysis from Steve Delive. and you might even get some support from Crows of Judgment and Sen. They'll get into it real deep. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. Everything's running. It literally has been since 2019, and we're still talking about this stuff. And there's another story that's, I guess, coming over the horizon. What's his name? Gregory Duncan, whatever. What's the guy's name?
It's Danny Duncan.
Danny Duncan.
Danny
Duncan, like a comic book character. First. Steve Deceived.
Alliteration.
Yeah, Steve Deceived. I like that one, Ollie.
Yeah.
So it's one of the reasons I got burned out of this stuff, and it's just completely nuts. So, well, I guess I'm on this train now, without going into the Crows crew and their stupid fucking arguments. And I'm not even saying they're wrong or they're right or anything else. It is just become terribly obvious to me. And if you listen to Augie's stream last night, you heard what I said. And believe me, I'm not saying this is simply, I hate when people do this too. If you have an opinion about something. So I'm not even criticizing their opinions on age of consent. I don't. I'm not even saying they're right or wrong or anything indifferent. All right. See, that seems to be a big debate on Twitter. Age of consent. And I'm not getting in all the nuance of it. All right. But it seems to be, I get a letter from Sen. I think it was Friday. I read the first 3 words and I forgot about it. And then I heard, I think from Matt, I literally read the first 3. I'm not even joking. For some, I guess Sen and Crows at that point had turned on Steve Delive. And I'm like,
they disavowed him.
They disavowed him. So I went back. Yeah. I went back and looked at it, and he said he was taking the video down that he did in me because I was right, and that Steve was making them all look like assholes, which apparently he was.
You didn't tell me that part.
What? Yeah, he did. I did. Yeah, that's what he said. I don't know if he kept it. I don't care if he puts it up or not. It'd make it look a difference to me. It's probably a much bigger deal for him than it was for me. And I'm not trying to say I'm criticizing them for their opinions and whatever the fuck it is they do. I think all 3 of them are terribly fucking boring. I don't think they're you know, when you do this kind of stuff, yeah, you got to cross a few T's and dot a few I's, but whatever happened to having fun online? Whatever happened to the goofs? When did it get so fucking serious? Then with people that the only guy I know in this business that has a degree is Nick. Like literally, and I'm watching John Swan talking about Jesus Christ. Are you in it? Oh wow, tipsters 100. Fuck Steven is married panda retards. Jeez, thank you.
Fuck yeah, tipster.
Oh yeah, holy hell, thanks. I could really use that. Merry
Should
Christmas.
I like do push-ups for that or something?
No,
because
I don't
obviously
know.
you can't see me now, so because I can just dip off camera.
Show him some nip.
The fuck I want now.
Show him some nip. Show him what a flat nipple looks like.
What?
What the fuck is a flat nipple?
Yeah, one that doesn't have a lot of fat surrounding it. Yeah.
Good point.
How many percent body fat? How many percent body fat are you?
Right now
I'm sure you know. Look, you got God coming in. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many percent body fat do you have?
I don't fucking know.
You don't measure that?
I don't know. Probably like 14 or 15.
I bet it's not even that high.
No, it is. It probably
is. All right.
Yeah.
All right, fatty.
Yeah, I'm 230. Cancel me. I'm fat.
Cancel me.
I'm a
Tommy
fraud.
says, "Cat with the 101. Merry Christmas, out doing the tips." Is it getting to be that time of year? Thank you so much. Is this a part of your shopping? I think you just paid for my kid's Boba Fett figure.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe
Hold on.
after being 7 years on the show, you could move your fucking desk. I don't know. I don't know.
I have an idea.
Maybe 7 years later, you could move your desk. I don't know. Buy a mic. I don't know. It's like 7 goddamn years. Ugh.
I mean, you got. There's some blind.
I've known this kid since he was 19 years old. It's the same fucking shit. He's almost pushing 30. For fuck's sake. Ugh.
Yeah, and I'm fine. And I can pay for it all. I'm paying for it.
And you
all
won't because you're cheap.
myself.
You're cheap. You're cheap. I've offered to pay for it. You won't even take my money.
I'm a humble Midwestern boy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're humble. Well, yeah, no, you're weird. Like most women, it has nothing to do with humility. Nobody's questioning your humility. Now, when does that happen on the Crow Show? Never. No.
There we go. That's better.
Yeah. You look good.
Suck me.
What did you do? Paint your window?
What? No, I put a big fucking blanket over it.
You put a blanket over it? That's not
Hell
a bad idea. Yeah, there are these things. They're called curtains. I own them. They're great.
Yeah, you know what? I'd rather buy supplements and food.
Great. Now the neighbors have to look at your window and see like R2D2 there or some shit, like some weird blanket.
Oh no, I have.
Where it says like St. Louis Cardinals or you know.
They can't see that.
Leave Jeff alone. So getting back to what we were talking about, again, I can't state this enough. You know, I went through this myself for everybody from Face Banks. You make a criticism of somebody, oh, you're just doing it for views. That's not what I'm saying here. These guys seem to be on every side of fucking every issue. They got a little bit of a bump after the Pyro situation, some of which they didn't do a bad job on. But what I think has happened, whether it's Steve Delive or Sen or Crow, everybody knows that text video is coming out, and it's going to be liked or it's not going to be liked. So I think they're strictly looked at this agent consent argument that they're so concerned about strictly as an optical thing, not necessarily as a moral thing or anything like that. So what? So Steve Delive comes out and they disavow him, and the next day what? They're defending him? Nat? Like, help me out here.
It's like Steve Delive, so Augie and Connor did a reaction to Steve Delive's debate with
I watched that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And at some point, Steve Delive, I don't want to take him out of context or anything.
Do your best.
But he does say something like, he thought Zero and the girl Katie were just having like an awkward, flirty conversation. If you take away the ice cube, which doesn't exist right now, there's no
it's never going
and it's just an awkward, flirty conversation. Well, Augie and Connor made fun of that because we've seen the text between them. We literally watched it on
there's
video
a bunch of
where it goes over text.
The problem, I mean, it's not the worst point in the world, but the problem is I'm doing it. No, I'm doing it. I'm debating agent consent. I'm not doing it.
We're going to talk about this.
I get what he's saying, But, to disavow Steve the next day and then he goes the other way. My whole point with this is they want to be on the right side of history so they collect subs. So if they do something risky now and tech optically wins, fuck the truth, right? Then they're on that side. I think they'd take any fucking side. That's pretty much what I'm saying. I'm not getting into their fucking takes. I don't care about their takes. Because if I start going after their takes and saying it's about clout, then I'm doing exactly what I hate. But I'm not doing that. I'm talking about their pattern of behavior. I don't buy their act. I think it's fucking boring. And I don't know how, they seem to like the part of this job that I hate the most. Absolutely hate the fucking most. And when it comes down to sexual harassment or anything like that, I think they're just trying to be on the right side, playing it. That's why they're this way and that way, and sitting there apologizing to me and how much you want to bet that'll change if the momentum changes. Here's how to tell how these three are going to come about on something. All right, where they're going to stand. Check how the fans think. What's the general public's consensus? That's how they're going to come out. I'm really not buying their fucking act at all. I think they're looking for a victory over the AIDS community, so you'll see a lot of contrarian-like behavior. So I can't respect that. I think it's bullshit. It's what I thought they were pretty much going into this. And, they just keep proving me fucking right.
We are who they thought they were.
Yeah, the Bears are who I forgot. Who was that guy who did that? Oh, he's dead now, right?
Dennis Green, I think is his name.
Yeah, he's dead now. Poor guy. They are who we thought we were. Let's see what is fuck. What's
oh yeah, he did. He did die a few years
ago. I guess he blocked Tipster. I don't know what Tipster did to do that. And he's got a picture of Edwin.
No, Tipster blocked Steve Delive.
Oh, Tipster blocked Steve Delive. Oh, other way around.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
The Edwin thing is still going on.
Oh,
all right. The Edwin thing between him and Steve is not take everything I said away just before. I actually think there's something really weird going on there. That's just bizarro. He gave a minor a drink. She's 20 years old. He's been dating her for 4 years or something like that. He's trying to turn that into, oh yeah, he's a predator now. Jesus Christ. And that's what I mean. But it does represent they'll take anything. Something is minor. I mean, there's a difference between, you're 27 years old and you see a 20-year-old go, hey, I'll get you a couple drinks, get a drink and try to fuck them. And then a 25-year-old and a 20-year-old dating, right? And he sneaks her a beer, or they try to go out and get a fake ID or something. There's it's two different fucking things. It's not predatory. How long have they been dating? I don't know anything.
Since 2017,
pushing 5 fucking years. He's gonna be looking to put a ring on that shit soon if he doesn't. You're getting ring range at 5. Yeah.
Obviously, there's grooming going on.
Yeah, exactly. To kind of say that and say there's grooming, and then, and then of course the technicals thing is no big deal. The interaction. This is how you can tell they're here. You go. Here comes God again. The interaction between Zero and them are okay, right? But
yeah.
A 25-year-old guy buying a 20-year-old girl who he's dating a beer is predatory. They'll say anything. They'll be on any side of any issue. That's why I didn't like them to fucking begin with. Because I've dealt with YouTube idiots before. I've dealt with these guys before. And we're never going to stop. And they've been nothing but content. I think the only difference between these guys is they're doing anything and not doing it the right way. Here's how you beat me and Augie. Take the news or the internet news, internet culture news, whatever the fuck you want to, whatever you want to call it, and be funnier, be more interesting. It's not a matter of just, it's not even a matter of right and wrong. You could actually be dead wrong on something and totally entertaining and have nobody give a shit. But something tells me you don't got it. Yeah, you probably could, Look at Technicals. He's dead wrong on fucking Zero. And he may end up, I don't know, from their perspective, winning.
Yeah.
It means you don't like nobody can take your fucking opinion serious. You don't care about fucking. I'll tell you right now. I don't care. I don't give a shit half the time. Unless it's like actual pedophilia. Oh, a 17-year-old's fucking some rich YouTuber. Yeah. It's not right. It's kind of a red flag, especially from his point of view. But it's just like, I'd have fucked a 25-year-old woman when I was 17 if she was nice enough to let me. You know? For Christ's sakes. I don't care about any of this. If anything, like, one of the most shocking things for my generation is nobody can handle sex anymore. And it was difficult. It was, like, when I was a kid going through puberty and going through that awkward time in your life, these people are awkward into the 30s. Like, nobody can handle it. Yeah. It's not that difficult. Oh, God. All right, now I want to cheer myself up and watch one of the funniest clips I've seen this year. Hands down. I don't know Stardust very well. I don't know her at all, in fact. I don't know. We had Augie and Nick are making nice with her. But she just, now I'm in love with her. So who is this guy, by the way? The racist guy?
I think one guy's named Dingo and one guy's named Rambot. I'm not too familiar with them.
They're apparently too racist for the kill stream.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not going to hold your hair. That's just as annoying. Hurry up, Jeff.
I'm fucking here.
Hurry up, Jeff.
Video and I'll react to it.
God. All right, fine. Here we go.
There we go. I think I got it.
They'll pick apart morality. They'll pick apart like the norms of society. But what they won't pick apart is whether or not racism is the worst thing a white person could exhibit. They all agree that there's black and white, right? Everything's black and white but that. Fuck you, Jew, and you too, Pajit.
Why are you farming? Because like you have a lot of like really good strawmen out here that you could probably like use in the fields, but I don't know what you're talking about.
I literally wiped my ass with. Hey, Randy, why are you here and not fighting for against your authoritarian government?
Why are you pretending to be?
Why don't you live in Israel,
Jew? Southerner when you're a disgusting fucking Jew?
What are you talking about?
Why don't you guys put some oranges in Israel?
Wow, those are really good arguments that you guys are making. Very good. Keep it going. What else? What was it?
To nibble on, Jew boy?
I think.
Is that what it is?
I have a very important question.
You want to go with? That's it.
Just keep pushing.
Oh my God, an insult. Jesus.
Okay, let me finish. Let's say you're forced into a human centipede. You are the middle. You have no choice in this. What you can choose is who is behind and who is in front of you. Your choices are from mom and dad. Who do you choose?
I'll choose to fucking nuke your entire country, you brown savage.
Why is that okay, Brittany? Why do you not mute them, but you fucking mute me? Like, why is that okay? This is why people think that this whole fucking platform is racist and nobody wants to come here.
You're a fucking felon.
Do you not understand that?
Keep on coming back in.
Oh yeah, Copen feed.
Oh Jesus! Nick likes this shit. I mean, that was a great clip, and her I think that's the only thing you could inject into this that made this great. And well, I like this for a couple of reasons. A, it's got the whole sort of Howard Stern KKK guy. Let the racists talk. They make idiots of themselves. Like that's the one thing going on. And then what's funny is the racist guys are saying like nibble on your foreskin, Jew boy, and stuff like that. That's just funny because it's so over the top racist. And then you got this. She's adorable, by the way. This cute little Indian girl is like, all right, here's the deal. Human centipede. Now and then that little smile she made when she said it was just like, oh, it was cute.
Oh my God, an insult. Jesus.
Hold on a second.
Okay, let me finish. Let's say you're forced into a human centipede. You are the middle. You have no choice in this. What you can choose is who is behind and who is in front of you. Your choices are from mom and dad. Who do you choose?
I'll choose to fucking nuke your entire country, you brown, savage, disgusting animal.
This is the important
Their fucking faces. You got him. You got him. That's the way to get him. And you know what? Stardust ended racism. Right there. Right in front of you. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, Bugs. You don't shut the jokes up. You turn the jokes on. It is great. She's my hero. I'm in love with her. It's gonna be very difficult not to flirt with her and not make a fool of myself.
Well, I don't know if you can top what Edwin did. So.
But no, honestly, I think there's so much going on in that clip.
Oh yeah, so much fucking Down syndrome going on in that. She just
I know.
Okay, so human centipede.
Yeah,
you could do
your mom in front or your dad in front. You got to pick. Good. But apparently, too, that's like Nick was telling me. He's like, you should go on. You should go on with this and what have you. He's like, I don't know. I'm like, I'll be the old guy there, and you guys are doing your thing and having fun and whatever. And he says, no. And they ask you like really sick fucking questions. They're like trap questions. Like if you say no, it's fucked, and if you say yes, it's fucked.
It's a lose-lose.
Yeah. But it's just I get what they're doing. It's just not for me, But yeah, it's really cool. So she has this like political. I don't even know if it's political. It's just a bunch of fucking morons. And she just injected, I guess, that part of the show. It's fucking brilliant, and I'm enough. All right, this is kind of funny. Danny Duncan's apparently under a lot of criticism right now with his alleged involvement with all the way from 17 to 14, right? Right?
Yeah.
That's the allegations so far. And there's a small kid like scooting towards his naked body. I think I take that down. Remember when I got FaZe Banks to take Internet Gangster down? Yeah, I think maybe that's a good change.
Yeah, that's probably not the most ideal combo for the given the situation.
That's too funny.
I want to reevaluate some things.
I don't know anything about this age. I don't know about the age because I didn't watch it. I don't care because I don't care about age of consent anymore. I'm just sick of it. I care about age of consent with my own daughter, and I'll take care of my own business and my own family, and I won't subject you to any of it. I promise.
Oh, so kind of like
I will not. I promise. I'm not like that guy. Who is that douchebag that said I hated women? What was his name?
What's today?
There's a lot of douchebags out there that said you hated women.
Yeah. So what's today?
I don't know. Yeah, no, the one guy.
Mikey Perk.
Mikey Perk. I'm not gonna Mikey Perk this show. I'm not gonna tell you how bad how sad everything is for me. I promise. Even if it is. And if it is, I'll lie and say it's great. How about that? All right.
Yeah.
And let's see. Not that. It's when I get pissy whenever Zaptai is brought up and their brains shut off. Oh, no, because then I'm debating fucking... all right, if he's responding to tips here, maybe that's the part I want to read, because I'm not going over their points. They're just fucking ridiculous, and I don't care. Of course not. And it's not entertaining. That's the worst part. Of course not, and this is what I mean. He wanted to take a shot at you, accidentally put it through Zaptai. Does he care? Does he even think? No, you can literally put their face. It's pointless. I don't even know what he's talking about. I don't care. All right. Apparently, is this the guy right here? Kai. We did a thing on him recently with John Swan. John Swan's like first W in like 11 months.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. And this is Cecil McFly. Kai tried to pull a race card on his ex, who is a woman of color. WSL. I'm learning fucking more acronyms all the time. Left my ass off. What a psycho. Should we make Kai Weiss a drinking game? Kai. By the way, I was the least shocked by this story. And again, I'm not getting into the details of the story. I don't know. I don't know I don't know what's going on there. In fact, I'll give you my take on the whole thing right now. The story is so convoluted and all over the place. Jeff, apparently this guy Kai, who got in trouble over striking people down, John Swan got a debate with him, actually like kicked the shit out of him, to be honest with you, because the guy was just
I remember
dishonest. His girlfriend has posted some pictures of herself bruised. Although we're not, we don't like. He posted herself first and said he beat her up, and I'm not calling her a lie. I'm waiting for the cops to do their job.
Yeah, that's fantastic timing. That's fantastic.
Apparently, he's been already rearrested for breaking the restraining order. But there's a lot more funny stuff there. So this guy, the reason I wasn't shocked is because I noticed all these woke jackasses, especially the men, have real issues with women. So if it does end up being true, it's not going to surprise me at all. Hell, what was that guy? Russian Deadpool? He fucking shot his girlfriend dead. I remember that guy. Remember that guy, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like he was a tiny YouTuber, like lefty guy, big feminist thing. I guess he got in a fight with his girlfriend, and she was literally shot dead in a parking lot, running away from him.
Man,
I think he's getting out of prison too.
That's lovely. That's lovely.
Yeah, I think he got into with Sargon back in the day, what have you. All these guys, like these allies. You know, you want to know who your rapist is, lady? The one that says they're your ally. There you go. To stay away from anybody that's woke. You never hear this. You never hear this from like you didn't even hear like those Nazi guys that we were just listening to. You never even hear them raping women. It's always in that part. It's too funny. It's the ones that care the most, supposedly. And what did Kai say? I'm currently at home, surrounded by family, attempting to heal while Omnia tries to have me jailed for a bogus offense. Then he went back. That's so funny. All that black allyship is out the window when you take advantage of your privilege. I didn't think fucking black people had any privilege. Yeah, exactly. I don't. You know what? How about this? I don't care if she's lying or not. I hope you get fucked. I loved her too. I never thought she would do this to me. All right. What else did he say? What is this? Oh God,
this is the receipts for all the stuff he's bought.
Okay, here's an even longer list of things. Oh, maybe we should go to that. Is that the first one?
I think
okay, no, this is the one. Okay, I'll get into that one later. So typical when you break up with somebody, move out of the house, everybody's stealing stuff from each other. Let me read this to you. Stole your shit, please. The day before, again, she decided to falsely accuse me of abuse. She had helped me spend. She had me spend $160 on a new vacuum for the apartment. That seems reasonable. Probably you're not cleaning the fucking place up.
Yeah, that helps clean things, you know.
Now she's upset that I took things back and begging for money on the internet because she can't use me anymore. All the clothing I stole from her, you take their gifts. That's what's going on here. So this makes me think he's bought you look, hey baby, this is for you. You broke up. It's mine now. You know, that's what's going on here. All right. I stole all the clothing I paid for. She's mad now that I didn't allow her to keep all the things I gave her. Okay, yeah, it's the gifts.
Yeah, what a bitch.
He's a gift. So he's an Indian giver.
For spaghetti strap tea.
He's an Indian giver. So he cleaned her out. Even those glasses, why would you want them back?
Give me your eyes.
Give me your glasses. See, this sounds like an abusive guy. I'm gonna be honest. This is kind of typical. Does it mean he did? No. Could be he's screaming asshole.
You're going to miss the panty raid.
You know, because you got to think about it. If you're willing to take this kind of stuff back, like clothing, women's clothing that you bought, right? And if you're that butthurt over a breakup, how far are you willing to go? Gotta wonder. Big red flag for me.
It's his spaghetti strap T-shirt, Tommy.
Yeah,
fuck.
Right. She's mad. Yeah, right. She's mad now that I didn't allow her to keep all the things I gave her. Yeah, because they're gifts.
They're called gifts.
Even those glasses she's wearing and the items I arranged. The shoes and caps I got for you, all those games I bought, those are mine now. No, you gave them to her, so you're an Indian giver. I respect the wishes of the protective order. Apparently he didn't, regardless how bogus it was. And the police have informed me to continue respecting the order and let her be. Yeah, they didn't get there quick enough to tell you couldn't clean out the fucking house. It sounds like she took her time. So this is a receipt.
That's a lot of money, I guess. Color.
I'm black and I hate when people freaking talk like this, so it's cringy. Well, I don't think he's doing the Ebonics thing, so I wasn't doing the Ebonics thing, was I? No. This receipt. Oh, I see. We talk like this, like give me your stuff back. All right. I wasn't even Mister. I wasn't making that. I was saying crazy guy. I wasn't saying crazy black guy. Let's make that clear. You're racist, not me. I was just saying dudes do this.
Yeah, well, guys, it's been a nice run.
Like white guys do this too. I didn't even enter my mind. This is a receipt what I paid for. I'll start talking like a black guy now. How about that? She couldn't prove it to the police. Yeah, you don't give the receipt. When you usually give somebody a gift, you don't usually give them the receipt with it. No wonder she didn't have receipts. You gave it to her, you Indian giver.
You typically don't do that.
That she paid for anything I took. She couldn't give the receipt to the cops. Yeah, because I don't think my wife has one fucking receipt from a gift I gave her. I don't think anybody does. And that's why she's currently asking for donations. By the way, he's also accused of like deleting her YouTube channel, which was her primary means of income. No way to tell if that's true or not. But you know, if you're taking this kind of shit, I'm sorry to anybody who was fooled by this enough to give her money. Why would I be fooled? You're taking all her shit. She actually sounds like it seems like a safe place to send it. Promo 6 months Apple Fitness, 6 months out. Apple, I mean, free Apple. Well, you can't take that back. That's like a service, isn't it? 6 months pass, a free Apple. What is free Apple? What the fuck is it like an
Apple Watch? An Apple Watch.
Oh, really? It's $300. Oh, so she took the thing back. Yeah, it's just an Indian giver. That's all it is.
He mentions cat food. Cat food's mentioned as well. That's what I'm.
All right, he took the cat food. All right, he took the cat food. He's crazy.
Yeah, where's the cat? Like, is the cat with her?
Why you would tell? Yeah, exactly. Like you bought the cat food for the cat, so you taking that back too? Because I want to hurt the cat because the cat doesn't have something to eat. Yeah, okay. Like I said, I'm trying to move on from this incredibly hurtful situation. The necklace on her neck is the one I bought. Yeah, he just sounds like butthurt as fuck.
What if they're both so crazy that neither of them have a cat?
That'd be great.
It's just like an invisible art cat.
4D chess.
It's a drawing of a cat that they keep in the fucking corner.
If he took the cat food, he's fucking batshit crazy. Because any longer person, like I can understand, like if you both put money up for a TV, but usually you gotta go to court for this shit. You know, you just gotta go to court for this. You can't usually just go in and clean the fucking place out. But they're not married, so some of those laws might not apply. I got doubly fucked over here, right? I was under like in Germany, you can't take anything out of the house until you go to court and the judge divvies up like a temporary, like you have this. But it didn't count for me because I was on post. And under the post rules, you can take as much shit as long as you have access to the house, you can take as much shit out of the house as you want. Right? So my ex-wife just cleaned me out. The only thing she didn't take was my computer, which she would have. She actually thought about trying it, and my television, because under German law, you cannot take the guy's television and you cannot take his computer. That's the one thing you can't take, whether it's yours or not. That has to stay. Because what happens is they take your computer and then you can't go look for a job. So then they say, thanks so much. Is that Tipster?
That was Tipster.
Thanks so much.
Tipster with another 20.
WW.
I'm being an incredible, hurtful situation. Yeah, it just sounds like you're a child, Kai. Imagine.
It doesn't sound like you're trying to move on.
I'd imagine you remove this first. It sounds like you're working your way through jail or getting slapped on the wrist or something. There's an even longer list of things it's called living together. Like it doesn't work. Like when you're living with somebody, I got news for you. Like your money's her money and vice versa. That's the way it works. Yeah, like you buy the cat food, it's now the whole. It's between the both of you. Right. Now there's certain things like I can see like his computer shit like that. There's things that got to be settled in court, but things like cat food and glasses, those are gifts. I hope the judge rules all those things are gifts. Yeah, you're gonna show him the receipt. This is mine. I bought it, and they said, why did you buy this dress for her? Okay, give it back. It's a gift. That's gonna be funny. Boy, you're gonna feel really weird paying your lawyer for just watching all your fucking shit that you took out. Just go right back to her. And yes, you can go to court for this shit when you're not married. Easy. Every state's different. He's a longer list of things to purchase. There's cat food and Kung Fu tea, Apple Cash, Smooth King, GameStop. Oh boy. See what you got.
That was a gift as well.
Don't marry gamers. That's my fucking. Don't move in with the gamers. They're the other group of people that, there's the two groups of people that ladies should stay away from. A, the super woke guys that are like feminist allies. The other ones,
they'll use them. They'll use them.
Don't watch them, ladies. The other one are the mega incels you want to give a chance. They seem to come out of their fucking shell real quick and become. That's the two groups of people that stay away from them. That's my opinion. Today was going to be a call-in show. Is there anything else? We got anything else? I think I pretty much.
There's a couple things I wanted to show you. The Adin Ross clip.
Adin Ross.
The guy that went on Adin Ross show. I'll send it to you again.
I have it sent already. Oh man.
I did send it. I'll send it
again. Oh, this one?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, this guy. This is a good example. Watch this, Jeff. This is the guy. This is the guy you want to stay away from. All right?
All right, well, the hair's
this
already...
I think this would fall under a super incel-y guy.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Because you think it's a joke, but then you see maybe it's not.
I feel my testosterone levels going down already.
All right, here we go.
Go ahead.
Question, okay? Say if we're the last two people on Earth and we had to reproduce to make the world continue.
No!
Reproduce with me?
No, because that means our kids will have to intertwine and then their kids... No.
Who gonna stop me?
I will.
Who's gonna stop me?
I will.
If we the last two people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Really fast.
Gee,
You're not stopping me.
Homie.
If we the last two people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Homie.
He's serious. He's serious.
Chill out.
Homie. Okay.
My fault. Question, okay?
Where's the other one? Where's the other one?
I sent it to you. I sent it to you.
Oh, did you? Okay. He wasn't joking.
Before you play that,
he wasn't joking.
Before we play that one.
Why? Why replay that one?
No, I said before you play the next one.
Yeah.
Homie. Okay, if you're, I can see you're frustrated. Grab some lotion.
Yeah.
Go into the other room for like 2 minutes.
That gets covered in this.
Yeah.
Right here.
This next clip.
It's good that you say that, Jeff.
Okay.
All right.
Ash, shut the fuck up. Ash, you fucking bitch. Listen here, you ugly fucking cunt. I beat my dick to you every fucking day. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck everything about you. I beat my dick to you every fucking day. I beat my shit. So many kids wasted on you. I wasted all my fucking energy and kids on your bitch ass. Fuck you. Fuck everybody in this E-date, man. I wanna let you know you a bitch. Fuck you. You can suck my fucking dick. Cause listen here, hey, nobody in this E-date wants you. Stop feeling wanted. Nobody wants you. You nothing but a fucking thought.
All right. Speed is crazy for that.
Yes. Don't go near that guy. That guy is that guy is a what do they call it? When you kill your family, everywhere they call those guys. He is a domestic assault, homicide waiting to happen.
Domestic terrorist.
Yeah, that is like holy. I've never seen anything like that. I gotta be honest with you. At first I thought he was joking, right? When he said, "Who's gonna stop me?" And it's like, all right, it's kind of a edgy, classless joke. But then I realized this guy's dead serious. He's like completely offended that she wouldn't reproduce with him, and it was just a fucking joke anyway. You know what I mean? That's too fucking funny. Too funny. What do you?
Okay, so chat, don't do that. You know.
Poor thing can't handle rejection. Yeah, man, some guys can't handle rejection, and they're dangerous. This is another thing I tell you ladies never to do. I'm not even joking or fucking around. Because I've heard fucking... Like, I had a hooker tell me this, all right? You never, no matter how, just get the fuck out of there. If you sleep with a guy and it goes south right afterwards, right? Because this hooker told me she got beat within an inch of her life. And you make a crack about his dick, and if it is small to begin with, look out. If it's just you and him, don't do it. You are asking, you are asking for trouble. Just get the fuck out of there if you don't like him. Don't tell him he has a small dick, because if you let's say that guy, he has a tiny dick, and then She was just like, I'm sorry, I couldn't feel it. Not the guy. If they're crazy, not the guy.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't say you had a great time and get out. Never go that low. You can say like if you're joking around with a guy or something like, but if you've just been intimate with somebody and you say that, you're gonna get OJ'd.
Yeah. Just you get busy, life happens. I'm
just
sorry.
get out of there. Date sucked. You had a small cock. Tell your girlfriends. Don't tell him.
Tell your girls in the group chat, giggle.
Because you'll be dead, and he'll be in jail, and everybody like that's terrible that he did that. And you'll still be dead. All right.
Yeah, you'll be dead, and then he's gonna write a book about how he actually would have done it.
Yeah. So I had a hooker tell me she got beat with an inch for making a crack because the guy was like bitching about the money, or like after he's like, well, I only got this and I'll have to pay it, and then she made a crack about it, and then he went berserk. He went to jail too because like I said, it's legal over here, and they have in the brothels they have like a buzzer just in case that happens. Right, but I guess the guy didn't get there in time. Yeah. So don't do that. Whatever you do, just get out of there. Sorry, I've been disappointed too. I pulled a few tissues from bras. What the fuck? Oh my god!
It's like one of those magician napkins that you keep pulling and pulling.
Yeah. I found some extra padding.
I feel that guy was the second coming of Elliot Rodger.
Yeah.
Minus the lottery.
Calling a 15-year-old crazy.
I don't think that's Steve, Tommy.
No? Who did I call a 16-year-old crazy? Oh, the kid that did that? Oh, yeah, I could say he's crazy. If he's 16, sure.
No, yeah, that's crazy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. It's probably true.
I've been told that's not Steve Delive in the chat.
Okay. Yeah, he's probably trolling. I don't care. Like, there's lots of fucking kids that are fucking mentally ill. Fucking some of those, like 16, 15-year-old boys, and they're physically men, they can kill you. All right, let's take calls.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to talk about the Primink thing real quick if you want to.
Oh, yeah. Send me the Primink thing.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
All right, let's do this. This is another guy I don't want to talk about because he's so fucking full of shit. Primink put this out. I guess that stupid hillbilly. Everybody's mean to me, and it's all Primink's fault. Wrote I'm inspired.
Yeah, under Repsol's video.
So he blames everybody for everything. He says Primink got anything wrong, but I'm sure he didn't say what he got wrong. And then what was the excuse he gave that you told me that I told you was not an argument or something like that?
One of the things was
it's like guilt by association thing.
Did the video on Rewired Soul. He criticized Rewired Soul about BetterHelp while also advertising Katie Morton, who pushes out BetterHelp as well.
Okay. So how does that change? All right. See here, I want to see all right. So you newbies out there, you new YouTubers. Here's the buzzwords. BetterHelp. Okay. And BetterHelp and Katie Morton. Both not well the internet in general with BetterHelp, but Katie Morton, T community bad guy. So how does that change fucking Primink's video or anybody or Redsky or anybody who's made a video on you? But say the way he looks, all I gotta say is Katie Morton and BetterHelp, and I've discredited everybody. And that means, well, since just because you discredit somebody doesn't mean you have to discredit what they say, not them as an individual. Yeah, it's kind of like what I was talking about with fucking like John Swan's been completely discredited, but he just made a video that under examination looks credible. Looks very credible. So he just says, Katie Morton and John Swan, or no, not John Swan, BetterHelp, and he's thinking that helps him. No, it doesn't help at all. It's guilt by. How does that change your situation and your criticisms? Because they're pushing BetterHelp. I could perfectly honest with you, this side of the internet, I think BetterHelp is I don't think it's a scam at all. In fact, that was one of the first classes we had with Memology, and we took him to town on the BetterHelp so-called scam. It wasn't a scam at all. And Memology had to reach all over the fucking place. The one I got him on was, if I remember correctly, it was because BetterHelp had a excellent Better Business Bureau rating, and he said Better Business Bureau makes you pay for your ratings, therefore they've been discredited. Anybody who lives in the States knows that that's fucking crazy because the Better Business Bureau's got a ridiculously good information. What he was talking about was an attempt in 1993. If you had an A rating on Better Business Bureau, they wanted to monetize it, and they would give you an A+ rating if you flipped them a little extra cash, but you would only be eligible to flip them cash if you had it. It was just a way to monetize it. By the way, the courts went in and said no, can't do it. It never happened. So why it was definitely shady, it doesn't discredit the Better Business Bureau. And if you check the Better Business Bureau, BetterHelp is fine prior to whenever that incident is, 2018. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, they just tell you where to go. How much money do you want to spend? And they go, okay, here are your options. That's it. That's it. They're monetizing mental health. Well, you know what? So does a psychiatrist if he's doing it for a living. Yeah. Weird. So is a therapist. You're monetizing COVID. Yeah. Pfizer does it every day. Owl in the basement, $10. Thanks so much.
You know what I wish Reptile would have done?
What?
If he would have just made a video and he would have been like, you know what, Nicholas DiOrio, you can go fuck yourself, goddamn it. Like, just goes totally mask off.
Yeah. He goes, let me tell you something. Y'all can fuck you, get cancer, and die. Die. You're screwing up my. How am I gonna pay for my shit now? Because everybody thinks I'm full of shit. So fuck you and die.
I'd honestly respect that a lot more. So
yeah, no, that'd be great.
Fuck you. I hope you die.
Instead of saying, well, Primink didn't do this, Primink didn't do that. Why don't you say what Primink? Why don't you refute what Primink did do instead of trying to pull a turkey Tom? Die. We don't do that. I'll shove a positivity turtle straight up your fat ass, DiOrio. That'd be great. Let's take some fucking calls, dude. And I don't know, enter knock, whatever your name is. I don't fucking know what your name is. Go.
Hey, what's up?
You tell me.
All this bullshit about this fucking Kai Weiss or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And that thing about Zero. It just makes me feel like we really need to bring back the old school asylums.
Yeah. I wonder about that sometime myself. You know what the problem with the old school asylums were, on a real note?
They were fucking all the brain dead people.
Yeah, it really didn't work. I think we should start accepting there's certain limits to mental health. What do you call it? Rehabilitation. There's limits to it, and they're nowhere near as high as you think they are. They're a lot lower. You know, I'm like with the jail system. I don't believe in rehabilitation at all at this point. I think probably some people can, but it depends on the individual, and you don't know who can and who can't. So fuck it, prison's for punishment. It's just,
I mean, I've struggled with depression in the past. I mean, I'd probably had
good. I think somebody should be giving you electroshock therapy now.
Yeah,
like in fucking One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. You know?
Lobotomy. Just give you a nice little lobotomy. Take care of
give you bring back lobotomy. Make lobotomies great again. I stole that from somebody in the chat.
But there's certain limits to like how much you can you can fix with people and their mental well-being. I've seen it so many times.
I'm not sitting there saying the whole limit is bullshit, and I know people that have been helped by it tremendously. I was helped by it, but it was like incremental, man. It was really tiny.
Oh yeah, I didn't get to a point where I felt like comfortable, being like, okay, I'm okay.
No, you get comfortable living with yourself.
Yeah,
with your stupid ass.
You're not
I know what you're talking about.
You're content.
Yeah,
but there's only so much you can do because you do it yourself.
But if you're content, like to me, like you're cured. That's like the hardest part right there. Yeah. All right, get out.
Yeah, no. There's
you have anything else? I don't want to talk about your fucking therapy, douchebag. Is there anything else?
Say what you will about Glassine Maxwell, but she got some mommy milkers.
That was much more important than anything you just said.
Thank you.
I know.
Now I'm getting depressed. Bye.
Thank you.
Do you have any naked pictures of she looks a little old though, right? She's older than me. She's like 50.
Yeah, she's up there.
I feel like I could see a girl in her late 30s is kind of hot, and maybe my wife.
She's 59.
She's 40, right, baby?
Yeah, she's 59.
Beautiful. But when you get up to 50, I don't know if I could do that.
I like older women.
Do you really? Are you a cougar hunter?
Yeah, definitely.
You're the cougar. No problem, Stardust. You made me laugh something terrible. That's terribly funny. All right, let's get Angry Slug. He'll have something intelligent to say. Unmute him.
Server.
Yeah, I got him.
Hey, what's
Angry
up,
Slug,
guys?
you're on the air, you doxing douchebag. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, 100% a
Yes.
doxer, 100%.
Yeah, well, you're something. Believe me, you're not a good internet person.
Apparently,
you're somebody
just
to
like
stay
how
away
Steve
from.
Delive.
You're
Yeah,
standing
Steve
to
Delive
Steve's
too.
just
He's
stupid.
the one condoning.
I think Steve's a better person than you.
19-year-olds.
I think Steve's a better person than you. He's just dumb. He's dumb and just internet hungry, internet fame hungry. So were you at one time. I remember when you were sucking off Chris Hansen. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. Not my best part.
What do you want?
I'm still fucking Steve Delive's mom.
There you go.
All right, okay.
All right.
There it is. We're 3 for 3.
For 3 for 3. I'm fucking Steve Delive's mom. How much want to bet he's a doc?
Nobody's fucking doxing anybody right now. God damn it.
Colton. Is that
Speaking of people who are fucking Steve Delive's mom. No, so hello.
There's another wacko. How you been? I haven't heard from you in a while.
Jesus fuck.
Fine, I guess. I'm leaving for good on New Year's Eve. I just needed to take a break. I'm leaving for my mental health and to work on films. How are you guys doing?
What? Rewind.
Great white.
Are you getting locked up or something? What are you leaving your mental? What are you leaving your mental health? How do you know anything about your mental health?
Because I'm fucking. Well, I'm seeing a psychiatrist in a few days, but I've depression for like a few years.
You're depression.
How are you guys doing though?
I want to talk about your depression. That's much more interesting because you're kind of.
Well, I wanted to call in.
What happened? Yeah, we were just saying the other day. Why aren't you calling and pranking people and stuff? That's really funny.
I want to be creative with it, and if I do the same thing, a lot of times it'll just get old, and I don't really like.
You're an artist, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. I actually have a short film coming out. Hopefully.
What is it about? I bet it's fucking insane. Are you cutting the heads off Barbie dolls or some shit with some crazy music in the background?
Close. It's it's based off Zathura and Jumanji, where it's a Rock'em Sock'em Robots game, and then you start playing it, and the robots grow to life size and fight each other.
Okay, I'm all for that. Can he run around the house?
Peter Weller to voice.
Are they going to come out and then fighting and then start killing your parents or something?
Wait, you getting Peter Weller? You're getting Peter Weller to voice one of the robots? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm trying to. He voiced RoboCop for a short film I did a couple years ago. But
What?
I never released it.
Peter Weller did that? He's one of my favorites, man.
Yeah, I did. Well, I got a lot of people in it, but I'm banking on
how much you got to pay? You got to pay him for that, right?
I think it was $200 at the time. He knows that it's a low budget thing.
You just give him $200,
and it was just a cameo.
Well, he was in one of the Star Treks, wasn't he?
I don't watch Star Trek. I prefer Star Wars.
I do too, but I'm a Star Wars kick.
I'm looking forward to that. Can I bring up briefly what I wanted to call in about though?
Sure, go ahead.
It relates to the stream. All right, so this is a message to everyone in chat as well. Please stop giving Steve attention. Treat him like Freddy Krueger and Freddy vs. Jason. Just fucking ignore him. Don't even ban him. Just pretend he doesn't exist.
Yeah,
because
you're probably right.
I have receipts upon receipts. He's an actual fucking stalker. And if anyone wants to see those receipts, I'll just say you guys are gonna have a Merry Christmas.
Okay.
I don't also hashtag try it again 0.
I don't care. Right. I've done more research than you. Try it again 0. Get the fuck out of here.
Christ.
Everybody calls me is completely insane. What's the matter? I'm depressed. I'm going to a psychiatrist. Nerdy John's pretty insane. Are you
see, that keeps up. You're going to be like that guy who is flipping the fuck out when he...
That's the thing. I can't ban... people ban this guy, ban this... They make great calls. What the fuck? The more retarded... how am I going to stop? Nerdy John, you're on the air.
Yeah. So just imagine, the scene of Kai leaving. He's got
all of his girlfriend's clothes, her shoes, the fucking cat food. And he's just driving off. Imagine being the fucking neighbor for that.
You bitch! I'm taking a goddamn fancy feast. I bought it. I spent $7.99 on it. You bitch!
Now, does he take her tampons too? Yeah. If he bought them,
would it surprise you?
Yeah. Oh, Tampax! You think that's yours? Wrong! I bought it last week. You made me buy it. I had to buy it. All the guys laughed at me at the corner store. They're mine. I don't give a fuck. I don't need them. They're mine. They're my Tampax. Got that bitch?
Oh,
you emasculated me now, and I need them. I need them.
So, another thing too that Augie went over last night is apparently he's now claiming that his version of self-defense was just pushing her off, and she just happened to fall.
She's clumsy. The bitch, you're clumsy. You're sitting there tripping and falling all the time and telling people I kicked your ass. Well, let me tell you something. If I kicked your ass, you wouldn't be breathing, you fucking bitch. It's like the ultimate, like, this is like let's say that did happen. Okay, if my wife, right, let's say for some reason said that I was beating her, okay. And I wasn't beating her. She's lying about it. We're pretending we're living in that world. She's lying about it. And I want to defend myself. And I saw her fall and hit her face, and she's saying that part. I wouldn't even use that excuse, because that's what every wife beater says. I would lie. I would just say, I don't know how she got that shit. Even though if I saw her hit
the dog ate my homework.
Yeah.
I'd lie. I think she's hit herself in the face with a rock.
If it was just one bruise, I could see it. But then it's like there's a literal like handprint.
I don't know. I want to roll back on that. I don't know what's going on there. That wasn't the point of the show. Yeah. See, I'm not making any. I'll let the police do that one. I'm not saying.
Yeah. Like obviously, like it's they'll have their day in court. I just find it funny that guys, it was a fall.
Well, let me put it to you this way: if I found out he kicked her ass, it's not gonna fucking shock me.
Yeah.
It's so convoluted. And here's another thing. In these types of like toxic relationships, I'm sure that's what they call them now. A lot of times, even the victim, like let's say beer ass, okay, she'll lie too, and that easily explains why you can't get to the bottom of anything because both sides are lying. So it's so convoluted. So they're probably both lying about something. That's why it's so convoluted. You know, they probably had problems longer than we fucking know. It didn't happen fucking overnight. It's got nothing to do with John Swan or whoever he struck. I mean, the guy, and he took the cat food. He's crazy. Bitch, it's my cat food. I hope your person, I hope that big pushed-in nose pervert cat of yours dies. I hope she starves to death. I hope she dies right on your belly, crying for food.
Christ, Tommy.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's that. Yeah, I don't know. See, like, I don't. When it comes to like men and women fighting, I don't trust either of them. You know, because there's too many emotions involved on both sides, so you can't trust any of them. They're just gonna fucking lie and shit. Yeah. So I'm gonna let the cops deal with the more serious stuff. Look, I'll leave the cop stuff. You leave the cat food to me. He's an Indian. Well, here's what I can tell you: he's a piece of shit right now because he's the Indian giver. You know, he's an Indian giver. I did try to. I will say this: I am kind of guilty of that too. But I didn't beat her. I gotta make a big deal out of the internet. My mother gave me like her engagement ring to give to my ex-wife, right? So we were only married for like fucking year and a half. I had no chance of getting this back, like none. Like there's not one German law that protected me on this thing, but I really wanted it back for my mom, right? And I asked her for it first. I said, look, we've only been married like a year and a half, 2 years. My mother gave me this. It's like an heirloom. Can I please give it back? And my wife told me to pack salt. I filed court and I lost. Once you give somebody something, I knew I was going to lose. Just some miracle. Maybe I'd get it back because that was what I was most embarrassed about it because my mom gave me this like heirloom to give to my wife. I was only married for like 2.5. Like, I was married for 3 years. Like such bullshit. She really should have gave it back to her, to be honest with you. She probably hawked it, for God knows what. But yeah, that is what it is. You got to lose sometime. Get out of here, Nerdy John. Bye.
Bye.
Kai, all caps. Kyle, I don't know. What's up? Hello? No.
Bye.
Not happy.
Regenerator. You're up 66. You're on the air.
Hello, Thompson. Have you heard of the MatPad old tweet? I sent it to you on DMs.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, the pedo thing. I don't know what to think of this. I don't really dump on him for this. I think I think he was trying to be fun. It's a tasteless joke. I don't think
it's 2012.
Yeah, it was 2012, but it's still fucking funny.
I see where he's going. I really think this is just a joke. I really don't think there's anything to this.
Yeah, it's a joke.
It's just a bad. It's just a joke. It just shows you like how kind of fuck. You ready for this, Jeff? You gotta check this out.
Yeah, let's do it.
Women's gymnastics turning straight men into pedophiles since 1920. Jeff likes it. Jeff likes it. I don't know where he got like, whoa. Well, you know, you got to be. Actually, no, they got to be. You could be 16, 15 in the Olympics. Some of them are. Some of them are
like 14, 15 in the Olympics.
Yeah,
I mean, you can be. You can be as young as.
Yeah, from what I've heard, like the
as long as you're
allegedly
world
the
class,
Chinese
you're
were
in.
using like underage people to do the Olympics. Allegedly.
Well, no, you could be
the Chinese doing something. I can't
Mary
believe that for a
Loren,
second.
I mean, allegedly.
Mary Lou Retton, when she won, that's going way back. I mean, for you old farts.
Is it against the rules to not use underage?
No.
I mean, I don't know shit about it.
I know. Here's
I've always.
No. Yeah. Everybody shut. Here's the thing. You can't do gymnastics with big knockers. So you got to get a goddamn 16-year-old broad that for some reason didn't get her period yet, and she's got to do the tilt-a-whirls and the flips. Because once they get the big bazongas, they can't do fucking pirouettes anymore. That's what fucking happens. You got to get them up there while they're young. Flip over that thing, Angie. Come on, Lisa, try harder. I can't. I have tits. Let's talk surgery here. But I want to have breasts. Do you want to be a champion? Do you want to go medal? Or do you want breasts, you whore?
Yeah, also, one last thing to chat. Be careful, Augie RFC is a disguised skinwalker. That's all. Bye.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on. All right. Hold on. Let me go to Urban Dictionary for this. Hold on.
Urban Dictionary. This guy Skinwalker. I don't know. Kai, you're back. I
He's
took
gone.
that guy on my server. I hate that. Agent EK900. Hello?
I was going to say, originally yesterday, I thought anything for views was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
After reading what Crow and Steve Delive said, I think he's pretty normal, and they will do anything for views.
Yeah. Yeah, do they do anything? I don't know. I don't want to see again. I want to say I'm not saying their opinions. They have different opinions of me, and they're just chasing my fucking views. Or chasing. I think they do want to replace us to some level, and they realize they have to differentiate themselves. So that's why you're getting the contrarian behavior. That's my theory, and that's why they're floating back and forth with Zero didn't do nothing, Zero did something. Zero didn't do nothing, Zero. And I think they're kind of clipping each other too, and then they're jumping back on their bandwagons. That's why it's just they don't know what to fucking do because they'll do pretty much anything. They want to be in YouTube drama so bad.
Did you see what Steve Delive said about Big B today?
Yeah. Fuck. Well, there you go. I mean, we'll use a fucking the Zaptai situation was completely different. Zaptai was catfished, and he was catfished. What is it? Was it 1916?
Yeah, it was 1917.
Yeah.
But it turns out like she was like 14 or something like that, and someone pointed that out to him in like the replies, and then he pretty much said, "Oh, well, the age gap is the same, ergo, it's the same situation."
No, it's about.
I was under Dr. Skippers. I can probably send that to you.
Shit. I don't know. We're getting age. No, I don't want it. It's you missed the point of the show. No fucking. We're not talking age of consent.
Age of consent.
Yeah,
you go.
Sorry. Thanks for that.
Do you want to hear the definition of a skinwalker?
Yes.
Okay, I got two here. Urban Dictionary has it listed as North American cryptid, often described as being a tall, skinny humanoid with elongated limbs and smelling of decay and or copper. Now, a Wikipedia definition gives it as, in Navajo culture, a skinwalker is a type of harmful witch who has the ability to turn into, possess, or disguise themselves as an animal. This term is never used for healers.
Healers? What is this, a World of Warcraft raid? Skinwalker. Navajo.
I don't know. It's something with the Navajo culture.
Skinwalker. Oh, yeah, it's like it's just a fucking...
Oh, like a Wendigo.
Yeah,
some
there
shit.
it is. Oh, this is in German. Hang on. Well, at least the German one had a picture. That was also in fucking... Yeah, that was in a skinwalker. All right, so it's just it's a mythological creature. That's all it is. Skinwalker. Actually, flip back. It looks like kind of like a wolf or something. Man-wolf. Wolf man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Regenerator's not funny. What's the matter with you? All right, let's get more people in here.
Yeah, why are we analyzing a regenerator joke?
I don't know. Why? That's a great question.
Yeah, give him a chance.
Yeah, really. Commentary Groot, you're on the air.
I am Groot.
You doing?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing good. I got to apologize to Smaggle Daggle because Steve Delive is fucking retarded.
Apologize to Smaggle Daggle.
Yeah, because I thought he was a
God should
retard.
apologize to Smaggle Daggle. I don't think you should. Listen to him. I told you I was right. What you got in a fight over Steve Delive and Smaggle Daggle? What was that like?
Well, no, I didn't get into a fight. Every interaction I've seen with Smaggle has been just utterly retarded.
Well, he's a retard.
And okay, but Delive takes the cake.
Yes, he sure does. He sure does. This call was terrible, by the way.
I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck. I'll get into the show. Yeah. Oh, this is what I meant to do. Bye.
You just fucked up.
Yeah, I hit the wrong one. Little Aldi, you're on the air. Call back, though.
Could I ask an open call question?
Oh, it's the Keemstar cocksucker. How are you, sir?
Yeah, good. Could I ask you an open call question regarding Keemstar?
Yeah. Go ahead. Why are you so? Do you worry? Can I ask you a question? Aren't you, we've been fighting for 5 years over him. You know that? That's like you first called like 2017, right? Which, by the way, I'm glad you did. You give me some good calls. Those were great fights. I appreciate it. Okay, but. Like, why do you care so much about him? Like, who cares?
Tell me, wait, I'm sorry. You're telling me I care about him. You spent almost like 3 years.
I went after him on issues. I'm not sitting there defending his fucking honor like you are, you homo.
Alright, let me get to the question.
Alright, you win that one. Go ahead.
This question is nothing about sucking his dick. This is a genuine question that I want to know whether you know.
Alright, go ahead.
When Keemstar got in that Grey Day, Under A, and Leafy drama, how many YouTubers defended him publicly?
Me, a clown.
Exactly. But all of his friends here, like he's hanging around with FaZe, KSI, all of these big YouTubers, FaZe that he's now doing a
Well, in
podcast
fairness,
with.
Banks didn't have really that kind
shit.
of platform yet where he could have done something like that. I don't think he would have got. I mean, he's got other things to worry about. I don't think he'd even want him to. Another thing is, he was in rehab at the time.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Banks is in rehab at the time. So I know he says he didn't go to fucking drug rehab, but he was. You know.
What about Sky Does Minecraft? That I knew they were like on really good terms back then.
I think that's thought a little bit, but I'm trying to think. Is somebody must. You have to ask. You know, I'm just getting old, man. I forget. I'm sure somebody stuck up for him.
But this is my point. Do you not think it really bothers Keemstar that he's friends? He's now back with friends because he's not.
You know why?
That.
You know why it doesn't bother him? Because fucking he'd do it to somebody else. He'd fucking lay low if he had to. Although he does stick up for a lot of guys, I will say that. He knows that this is just the way it goes, and nobody really sticks up for each other. Nobody likes each other, and everybody's gonna fuck each other over as soon as they get a chance. That's what it really. And he knows that, and he knows that, right?
Yeah.
And you know what? You know, like we all do it too. You know, I can't even fucking put like. There are some things I'm gonna lay low about. You know, if it's gonna affect my bottom line. I mean, I still gotta pay the fucking bills, man. You know, I'm not gonna make that Keemstar money. You know, I feel like if I made more money, I could like stick up for more people. To be perfectly honest with you. So like, yeah, I think he knows that. I do seem to remember. Like there were guys. But then you can't. I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a story, and he's dead now, so it really doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What's his name? Basher.
Right.
That bothered him a lot.
What bothered him?
Well, if you remember when the whole thing fucking kicked off, Basher's fucking star was just starting to fade, right? And then all of a sudden he comes out, I need money for a legal fund to go up against Keemstar. And like they were fine like days earlier. And this is when I just like first met him. Right, and then Basher came out and he was bringing Clara Baggies. And I remember that punched him in the gut a little bit. He did not see that coming because the way he saw it was, all right. He think at the time, this is remember not post fucking Gamer from Mars video. At the time, you know, he considered Basher a friend, and then yeah, he did all that stuff, that story on Basher, but he feels like he gave him enough promotion and did enough stories on him that got him back on his feet. And people were watching Basher videos. And then as soon as Keemstar lowers a little bit or something happens, Basher was like the first guy out there. Yeah, that tried to.
And that wasn't the only situation.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Yeah, there was a lot. Like I think he just knows that's just the way it is.
But then my point is, you can't call YouTubers your friends. They're not really your friends. They're just.
I can call look. You got to trust somebody. I certainly trust my news team. I collaborate with guys like Tipsters, Augie. I have no problem like that. But yeah, I think everybody should, you know, be a little bit careful for sure. But I tell you something. If you've noticed, out of all the fucking YouTubers that I'm not saying that I don't get drama and people don't backstab me. You know, since pretty much 2018. I've had almost no problems like that. If you want to throw Illuminati in there, I think I've gotten pretty good at picking good people and bringing them to my circle. I think I'm in like the 80th percentile of being good with good people, and I think that's like 50 percentage points away from everybody else. I'm pretty good. Yeah, I've had some guys. I had some guys in the news team kind of stab me in the back. I had Illuminati kind of go off on me. Out of nowhere when I think we were, you know, her connections to Shot from the Point really got her to be a 100K YouTuber and above. I mean, she did the work, of course, but so yeah. But I think like considering the size of my news team and the people like, you know, Augie, Tipster, Bobat, and I've had my problems with every one of them. You know, I think it's a good center. So you can have friends online. It's just really, really hard. That's my whole point.
Okay.
And by the way, Keem has friends too. I think he's friends with kids behind the camera. You know, he's I think
you know anything for your views. That guy that said, "I hope you die in the army." Anything for views, right?
Yeah.
He went during that drama. He was against Keemstar as well.
Was he? And then he put him on. Yeah.
He was. And then Keemstar brought him into the podcast, and I'm like. Yeah. That's just like, if someone did that to me, I'll be like, fuck you. You weren't there when I needed you, and now you're here like to profit.
I think it's just, I don't know. I can't believe this is 5-year-old drama, dude. What's the matter with you?
Mate, I'm still upset. I literally watched the Leafy podcast. But
Leafy's good. Leafy's really there. I don't think they've ever been closer. You know, and I'm okay with him. You know, I talked to him the other night.
Who? Leafy?
Yeah, Keem. I don't really talk to Leafy.
Oh, Keemstar.
Yeah, I talked to him the other night. Yeah, we're not buds by any stretch, but you know, and another thing, I stuck up for Keem when the chips were down, when the etiquette thing, because it was wrong, and we weren't exactly on good terms because I didn't like the way they were going after him. So, I mean, you need to go to Keemstar rehab, dude. I think he even agrees with it. Yeah, you need to Keemstar rehab. It's not that big a deal. Look, we've all fought with each other and got back with each other and said horrible. I've said horrible things about him and his family.
Yeah, I have no idea.
And he has said the same things about, and he did the same kind of stuff to me too. All right.
How you two are still on talking terms is beyond me.
It's the internet.
I know. Yeah. I think we have. I see it as we have an understanding, and I see it as, it was a bond over Alex. That can't stop, right. And we were all united on that one. So you know, let's and then he's helped me since too. He tried to get me on that checkmark thing with a Storyfire. He really tried to help me out with that. You know, he throws me a bone once in a while. You know.
Yep.
He's helped out my friends. That's the thing I can't that I'm the most thankful for. Like, you know, Nick and Willie, and so I mean, yeah, I'm good. And not only that, I have criticized him on stuff that he would have freaked out about that he does let slide. So maybe just, I don't know, he got old or he's let it slide. Yeah. So things have changed. He gives me room. He doesn't like, it's like, I mean, like before it was like I'm sucking his balls or I'm not his friend. Now I can fucking do my show, make fun of him, criticize him a little, and it's good. We're all good. And
yeah, I wish you were like that on Baited, Tommy.
I was very fucking grateful what he did for me, and then he fucked me over.
Let's not go back to that.
Yeah, then he fucked me over, and you just won't see that because you're such a fucking fanboy. It's disgusting. I think if I had Keem in here right now, he would say you're a disgusting fanboy.
No. Yeah, he would really like me if he met me.
No, he wouldn't.
I promise you that. Yeah, he would.
He'd make fun of you. Go on to get a Discord call with him. All right, thanks, man. All right, bye. Let's get through these other ones. Chaos, talk, whatever your name is. Go.
Hi. So,
You're on, sweet. Are you a girl? I think no.
Girl.
Okay, go.
Chaos, but doesn't matter.
Okay.
So as much as I appreciate the irony in Kai now having to prove something in court after the fit he threw at John's one, and all of that, just Schadenfreude. But so what I'm curious about with all of this is how are things going with Omnia getting her channel back?
I don't know. Look, I'm not the guy. Like, I'm trying to move away from like news stories in general, just like the funny stuff.
Yeah.
So I really haven't done the research in this, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm just trying to take the funny part up of fun situation. I don't know that she's proved that, and I think a lot of that's going to have to be settled in court. I will say this though, I tend to believe her, right? But I think a lot of this stuff gets sorted because I have a real, a lot of times when people are in relationships like this, even the person on the right lies, so it makes the whole thing convoluted, and this story's convoluted as hell. So I don't know.
I just more mean that the part about like her channel being deleted, because like by the time it gets through the court system, it's likely to have already.
Oh no, it's she might be screwed there because if she gave him access and he deleted it, YouTube has been pretty. You're screwed. If somebody gets in and breaks into your, it breaks their security. But if he was allowed to have that channel, like I couldn't complain that Illuminati deleted my videos on the second channel. I had no position. Like YouTube's clear on that. So if he had the access and he deleted the channel with an account that he had that he allowed her in, she's screwed. If he broke into her computer, they might help her out. So I don't know. I really don't know. That's the way that works.
Not sure how that was.
No, it's a YouTube thing. If he was, I don't know if he could delete her channel, but if he made her, like, you can give somebody ownership. If he gave him ownership, she's screwed. She's never getting it back.
Because that was what she'd originally posted, like to try and get sorted, was getting her channel undeleted.
I hope she does, because whatever, here's the thing with this. I didn't delete her channel. Like who the fuck else did? You see, you just got arrested. All this shit happened. She's got bruises on her face and shit. I'm not saying like that's proof of anything going forward, but she certainly has the right to put it out there. Like who else was that mad at her that it was you. It was more than likely you.
The login was on the iPad that he took or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Or if he did that, maybe she. I hope she can. She's got to probably make it a political thing and fucking a women thing versus men. Because that's the only thing that's going to get attention.
Bullshit. I just, I don't like the idea of people getting their shit deleted.
No, I agree with you.
If I disagree with them,
it's all I don't have an opinion, negative or positive opinion about her.
I don't really watch her videos, but
no, this sucks. That's the thing, man. The fans hate that shit. They hate strikes, and they hate when you take your fucking favorite YouTubers down. They fucking hate it. And even people like you that don't watch her, these people hate that shit.
Well, it's a whole free speech thing. I mean,
yeah, I got you.
I will be honest. I watch shit content sometimes just because I get popcorn, and it's like watching the Jerry Springer show.
But you don't want that taken away. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for the call, sweetie. I'm pretty much one more call. I'm calling it a day. But thanks for the call. Take care.
Have a good one.
You too. Take care. She's new. I haven't heard her before.
Yeah, I've never heard her
Vincent, you're on the air. She's new. Hello?
Vincent,
1916. Good, I want to go to bed. Vincent. Who is that on his... The weirdest looking woman I've ever seen. I don't know who that is. All right, Vincent. Let's call it a day. Any parting thoughts, Jeff, besides like baseball or hockey or anything?
Football.
That's a good way to end the show.
Football. UFC.
UFC. We got the ass kicked there. Alright, everybody. I'll see you when I see you. Announcement bases only to the end of the year.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-town, the king's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.